government is literally the biggest item in a family budget today. It takes up more money than food, clothing, and shelter combined. The cost of government is driving up the cost of living. Taxes and record money-printing deficits are inflating everything. It's no coincidence, therefore, that as the Liberal government doubled the debt, housing costs and food bank lineups doubled at the very same time. Now, they promised that all these deficits were going to lead to investments. You know, it's kind of like the old magicians who said that they could turn lead into gold. But those deficits never became investments. In fact, Canada has had the worst investment and the worst growth in the G7 over the last 10 years. Amazingly, Canadian citizens, this is an incredible fact, Canadian citizens now open more businesses in the United States of America than they do in their home country. That's elbows out. And taxpayers spend more on federal debt interest than on health care. That's more money for bondholders and bankers than for nurses and doctors. Liberal laws have unleashed crime. Out of control, open borders, immigration has overwhelmed health care, housing, and job markets. Cancel culture and identity politics divide Canadians. Separatist movements are reawakened. After 10 years of Liberal rule, Canada is more costly and crime-ridden, dangerous and dependent and divided than ever before. Now, Mr. Carney, he promised to change all that. But here we are a year later. You know, what's changed? Sure, the words have changed, the style has changed, but what's changed in your life, really? Well, let's go down the list. The illusion, Mr. Carney said he would spend less. He's spending $90 billion more, and he doubled the deficit that he inherited. The illusion, Mr. Carney said, a country that cannot feed itself has few options. Well, food inflation has doubled under his watch, and it's the worst in the G7. Groceries will cost the average family an almost unimaginable $17,600 this year. That's after-tax money. The illusion, build, baby, build. The reality has been block, baby, block. He hasn't got rid of a single anti-development law or bureaucracy. The No New Pipelines law, still here. And by the way, speaking of pipelines, how many of them are approved? 0.